Okay, this is the Model and Collector's Mart from September 97, and it's got some interesting adverts for Star Wars vintage figures, so we might have a look at the prices back then, how much cheaper stuff was. This ad's by Essential Collectibles, and they've got a lot of the Power of the Force back in the day, 95. It's a Ben headshot, Luke, you know. That's when the Princess Leia free band and 2 band was a big thing. They got some vintage figures loose. All the last 17 are You Have to Call. There's some Palatoy Death Star box C8 condition call. I mean, you can freeze the video and have a look at those prices there. All the different figures you could get. The Off-World, and it's the one in Luton. They've got some unusual Star Wars items there. They've got Star Wars playsets, toys, micro collection TIE Fighter, 1010 box, 75 quid. Some more micro collection there. Falcon, 195 in 97. IG-88 replaced dinner card, 450. Stormtrooper box, 9 out of 10, 145. Han Solo box, 10 out of 10, 450. Meccano Ben Kenobi box doll, 285. And the same with the Leia, 9 out of 10, 175. And other figures they have got. Grundy Park. This is just interesting. Toy Heroes. It's in Surrey. Just showing you all the figures that were big in the early 90s, well, mid 90s. Total Justice, Batman and Robin, Mars Attacks, Batman Animated, Aliens and Predator, Micro Machines, Babylon 5, Star Wars Micro Machines, Star Trek figures and Toy Vault, Battlestar Galactica. These are obviously not the Mattel ones. Nice to see. Interesting, because I think this is where that Gamorrean Guard sample I've got came from. I think I got in contact with them years ago when I got that. You could get the Kenner Knight Rider figure for £40, Airwolf, Mattel Big Jim, Buck Rogers, Lone Ranger, Indiana Jones. Here's Star Wars. So they had some Spanish figures. They had the Spanish Luke Hoff. He was 40 quid then on card. Chewbacca £30. Darth Vader 25 quid. I just wish I'd bought those. Palatoy Star Wars 12-back Stormtrooper was £125. Palatoy set, Cantina, playset unused mint, phone and ask. So many nice things they had then. Star Wars loose figures. Music TV characters, model kits, Aurora model kits. So this is really just before the internet sort of came in and took over. Twilight Zone, Egham, Surrey. Star Wars. This is sort of Star Wars they had for sale there. Dolls and all that sort of stuff. There's the prices. Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, no action figures there. Classic Star Wars, Toy Story, Charlie's Angels, X-Files, trading card sets, boxes, Cinefex magazine, figures large. So many different toys you could collect in those days. Very interesting. It's the Collector's Toy and Model Shop in Margate, Kent. They have some vintage Star Wars figures. They've got Yoda ESB box, Stormtrooper doll, Star Wars early bird certificate, phone and call, Jara vinyl, IG-88 tri-logo 50 quid, Yoda brown snake tri-logo 50 quid, Lair Puncher Jedi 50 quid, Han original tri-logo 50 quid, Greedo Jedi 50 quid, Snag Red Jedi 50, B-Wing Pilot Jedi 35, Imperial Han Carbonite, sorry, 125, Imperial Dig 75, Lando General 25 on the 75 on the tri-logo, Barada 75, Pat Blue on tri-logo £60. Yeah, so some more Rourke 60 quid on Trilogo. A-Wing Pilot Trilogo 55. I could have got the Trilogo, that figure for 17 pounds in 93. I fluffed it. Anakin Trilogo 45, Emperor 35, Jabba Coin, Powder Force 95, Jabba Jedi 75, Luke Jedi Green, Powder Force 135, CPO coin card 85, Powder Force B-Wing coin card 45, Lumat coin card 65, Womba coin card 65, Leia Poncho 50 on the Jedi card, Tusken Raider Trilogo 60 quid. So all these other cool figures like Klingon's Battle Cruiser was 40 quid, Zygon Patroller by Dinky, Dick Tracy flat top, carded figures, Star Trek. Remember when Playmates Star Trek was quite hot? I guess these might be the Galoob figures. Star Toys and Collectibles, 6 Brewer Street, Maidstone, Kent. They've got some vintage Star Wars carded. They've got the Boba Fett Jedi 165, Stormtrooper Star Wars 12-back 185, Jawa Palatoy 75, Empire cards, Forlorn Empire, Emperor Hash 65, FX7 Empire 65, Bespin Guard White Empire 65, Wee 29, Klaatu Jedi 25, R2D2 Powder Force Coin, Lightsaber 115, that's really gone up now. Lando General Powder Force 55, Luke Poncho Powder Force Coin got 95, Leia Poncho Trilogo 35, Paplu Trilogo 35, 88 Trilogo 20, ATST Driver 20. Got bits of the Powder Force, other figures, 12-inch dolls boxed. R2 was 125, 3PO to 120, Stormtrooper 185, Darth Vader 115, Chewie 125, Luke Skywalker 175, Han Solo 425, Boba Fett 245. Box vehicles, all this sort of stuff here. Indiana Jones 12-inch. These have really gone up now. Shadows of the Empire, Powder Force, always in stock rarities. Theatre Edition Luke was 145 back in 97. I guess that was when it was the most hot. Yeah, pretty interesting. A little bit of vintage Star Wars here. This is John's Collectible Toys. I think this is an American company, but he partnered up with a British guy. So you got Return of Jedi T-Bow, $20, £20. Trilogo Emperor 30, ATST Trilogo 20, that's the figure. Droids Dual Dusat, £20. Droids Jantosh, £20. Ewoks Logray, £15. Return of Jedi Emperor 35 on the Kenner card, I assume. Salacious Crumb and Baggy was £6. Klaatu, £15. So all the different things here. Very interesting. Chaos City, this is all Powder Force stuff. Star Wars rarities, Luke Skywalker tan vest, Boba Fett stripes on hand, 50 quid, 50 quid, Han Solo mail away, 50 quid. Just shows you how popular or hot Star Wars was at the time. Luke Skywalker Theatre Edition, very rare mistake, Luke package, Luke faces wrong way, UK rare figures, Zajor, Dash, Chewie, Snoova, Luke, Imperial Guard, Ben Kenobi, they're all 20 quid each. New vehicles, A-Wing Pilot and vehicle, 44, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, Star Wars rarities, we looked at those, I think we did. Cantina Band member, that was the fan club mail away, that was 30 quid. Han Solo mail away 50, Ghost of Obi-Wan 20 quid. It's a much nicer UK, the one that came at our price, Be a Bamar Monk 50 quid. It's nice to get that sort of slice of history from the past. Another ad, 12-inch figures, the Collector Series. Star Trek was really popular back in those days. Playmates, with all those numbered figures. Star Trek telephone, very cool. So that gives you an idea of what was available in terms of ads that you could write to or phone and ask about